In today's video, I'm going to be doing the Lego MOC Tests. So my goal in this video is to build in 6 different categories and to see just how good I can build for each of them. And then in the future, the ones I do bad on, I'm going to improve in a bit of a series where I get better at Lego. So the 6 categories are nature, house, historical, vehicle, sci-fi, and other. For the first mock, we're doing the nature category. As you can see, it's quite large on 4 32 by 32 base plates. Over here we have a bit of a mountainous region, which hasn't got as thick greenery, but does have very nice green grass. And we can see that the river has started as a little stream, turned into a bit of a waterfall, before turning into the full length river. And there is an explorer going along it. We do have a little bit of greenery on the other side, with a skunk hiding, and a dead tree on the beach because it didn't get enough nutrients from the beach sand. A few more of those dotted around. Then we have the main greenery section. I'm really happy with all the different types of greenery pieces I've used to make this, and I think it looks quite nice, honestly. There are some explorers down here just about to find their way through to the beach where there is a crocodile waiting for them. But their main goal is to meet up with the other explorer. Then over here we also have a giant tree and just a lot more greenery. I think all in all it looks very cool with the few animals dotted around as well. Hope you guys think it looks good as well. And now for the second prompt, here we have a suburban house. It looks okay. Honestly, I'm not too happy with the house itself because I'm not very confident in making suburban houses. This is one of my only houses I've ever made. But I'll show you it nonetheless. Here we have a path and we have some greenery out the front. And if we spin it around, there's some more greenery out back. And I'm really happy with the columns and the profile bricks I was able to use. But the cool part is you can actually open it up. So if you just take off of the roof, it just comes up in one nice piece. You can see there's actually a little bit going on in here. Over here we have a couch. This is my little couch that I made, and honestly, I'm really proud of it. I used a few curvature pieces and it actually looks pretty good, considering I never really make furniture or anything suburbanish. Most of my stuff is nature. Then we have a bit of a pot plant, pretty straightforward, using a bit of snot there though, which I'm pretty happy with. Then we have our little dining table set up. Here is a little chair, which looks pretty cool. I'm honestly happy with that, using snot as well. Very, very cool looking. A very, very boring table. And then also at the windows, as you can see, is a few planters. And all in all, I think this house in the interior looks okay, but exterior, not so much. Honestly, for one of my first attempts at ever making a house, I'm pretty happy with it, although it looks abysmal. So for my next mock, this is in the historical category. I decided to make an early 20th century homestead house. And I think it looks pretty nice. As you can see, I've used a lot of greebling to make it look, I'd say, pretty good. It's definitely better than the suburban house, I'd say. I'll give you a bit of a tour. So over here we have the pigs in their mud doing stuff that pigs do. Bit of a path leading up to the house, which we'll get into in a moment. Over here we have a bit of a plantation of carrots. I'll admit, probably could have taken away the orange pit and just put these straight in the ground because carrots don't grow like that. But I reckon it still looks pretty cool. Then over here, looks okay, just some normal green grass. Out back, it looks pretty cool, I'd say, with the tubs of carrots that they've already harvested and some logs for the fire, which we'll get into in a moment. All in all, I think the back looks pretty good as well. The house does look pretty cool on the outside, but you can actually open up the roof. It just comes off very, very easily. And you can see the inside where there is a bit of a bed, just some flooring, and there is a fire, which is what the wood was for. Not too much going on in there, but I think it looks pretty good nonetheless. All in all, I'd say this one's definitely an improvement from the suburban house. Okay, so for the vehicle category, I've whipped up my first mocked car. And being honest, I don't think it's all that bad. But for what it is, like for my first car, it could have been worse. It looks a little bit weird, but it has a bit of a charm to it, I reckon. there's not too much to say about this. I have the front here. As you can see, this would be a number plate. Little grill, some headlights, then a smoothed out bonnet. It's very, very bulky and has the back here. The roof does come off, sort of. It doesn't really come off that well. I couldn't find my steering wheels until after I finished the mock, so there is no steering wheel there. And we have a swivel chair so that people can drive while facing backwards. And all in all, I think it's okay. Definitely could be improved, but all in all looks mediocre. Okay, so sci-fi. I did not do too well on this category, as you can see. I made this wacko spaceship. I reckon there are some things that could be improved. As you can see on the undercarriage, there is landing gear and enough stud shooters to sink a ship. Then on top we have a bunch of motors, so this thing can go very, very fast. I will admit, I do reckon I nailed the shape, all in all, of the actual spaceship. It sort of looks like Benny's spaceship in a way. The way I made it, I couldn't actually make this even, so it's uneven. Really not a good mock, definitely could be improved. Okay, and for the last mock, we have here for the other section. So I thought for other, I would do basically anything at the time that I've been recently mocking that I think deserves to be shown in my tests, like if I'm doing Minecraft mocks, or Star Wars mocks, or Marvel mocks, or any other, like maybe like, I don't know, life-size animals, like I could do this cat or something like that. I'm not really sure. Anything I really do that I think is deserving of being in the mock tests, I'll do in this category. But the problem is, I haven't been mocking for a while. So this set here is the thing I whipped up, which is a little mine. So I'll show you the outside first. As you can see, it's pretty cramped in there. Got some stalactites, stalactites, and some miners in there, which we'll get to see later, and a bunch of jewels that are just inside the rock, which I need to mine to. Now this whole roof actually does come off. As you can see, that's all the roof decorations. Put that there, you can get a really nice look into the mine. So as you can see, Superior here has just picked up the gem find of a lifetime, probably worth a lot of money. Bunch of gold scattered around, which this dude's job is to pick it all up. And this dude here, he's mining away at the wall to expose more gems. But thank you so much for tuning into this video just to see my Lego mock tests. This one was a video that I plan on remaking in the future. Obviously I've mentioned that prior, but I do plan on remaking this video and hopefully I'll be better at the mocks that I do. So don't forget to leave down in the comments below what mock you think was my best and which one you think I could improve on, or in other words, it was absolutely crap. Yeah, hope you enjoyed watching the video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.